So Willice, the floor is yours. Please take us on your journey.
Thank you so much, Alton, for the great introduction. And it's my pleasure to join with the rest of awardees and all enthusiasts and practitioners of media literacy on the session today. I'm the director of the Youth Café, which is a pan-African, not-for-profit, youth-led, and youth-serving organization with its regional headquarters here in Nairobi, Kenya. Now, since our founding in the year 2012, nearly a decade, the Youth Café has been working with young men and women in Africa in terms of advancing youth-led and right-based approaches toward achieving sustainable development, social equity, proposing innovative solutions, fostering community resilience, and finding a pathway towards transformative change. Up to now, our work has cumulatively reached over 1.6 million young men and women in various programs. While we are active in a number of cross-cutting issues, the Youth Café mainly works in 8 priority areas which provides the organizing structure of its work. And in this area, we bring our multi-perspective approach as well as multidisciplinary perspectives. They include peace and security with aspects of preventing youth in violent extremism, governance and political inclusion, covering aspects of accountability and remittances. We also work on arts, culture, and sports, as well as education and skills, and business, job and entrepreneurship. And the last 2 areas that we work on are on universal health coverage for youth and environmental protection and climate change. That is our work at a broad level. The Youth Café traditionally works with marginalized sections of young people, including young people living with disability, young people living in informal settlements, young women and girls, minority youth, indigenous youth, among other aspects of marginalization that we see in the African continent. We have a global reach in over 72 countries as we speak. In the country where we are headquartered in Kenya, we reach 47 counties and with a presence in 22 countries in Africa. Our work is made possible by thousands of volunteers, as well as interns and staff, as well as consultants. And all this talent and reservoir of resources work across our thematic areas through the diverse, also including the diverse individual and organizational partnerships that we have. Now, with respect to our project on digital media and information literacy, this project is encompassed in our 2 thematic areas, that is on governance and political inclusion, as well as education and skill building among young citizens. Our inspiring journey in the context of media and information literacy can be summed up in our work that over the years has undertaken various activities and projects to further digital media information literacy among young people in Africa. We recognize that the world is increasingly becoming interconnected. And that means that the internet and the digital media platforms where young people are too, youth are able to access a wide variety of information at their fingerprints. Although the internet and digital media has remarkable benefits. It also exposes young people from our practical experiences to negative influences and information such as cyberbullying. We've seen health misinformation and information in various aspects. And in this body of work, we at the Youth Café are seeking to equip young men and women with core media literacy skills, such as critical thinking, fact-checking, online safety, social media verification, and quality assessment of digital information, as well as source verification. We think that these skills are important today more than ever in terms of restoring and consolidating democracy in states where digital tools and social media networks have been used to spread distorted narratives with the aim of shaping public opinions. Therefore, we have strong components to civic outcomes in our digital media and information literacy work. Of course, we were honored last year, and I must say very humble to receive this award from UNESCO. Very unexpected, but we at that point also worked on a body of work related to health information literacy in the context of the pandemic. This award has really bolstered us, and we are indeed honored to receive such a high recognition from UNESCO. Receiving this recognition has allowed us to witness the kind of impact that a team of dedicated youth can make. The award cements our goal to become a world leader with respect to digital media and information literacy among young people. It has also bolstered our passion and drive toward creating a digitally literate Africa led by young people. As we speak, we are already designing and developing and evaluating, and in future disseminate a youth, and I must say the first youth-centered digital media literacy handbook, set to be launched in August. And we hope that we can highlight and address the digital threats to democracy in Africa. We hope that this handbook on digital media literacy for young people and youth organization will help us to advance youth digital media literacy and enable young people to make informed choices towards a pathway of informed youth digital citizenship. After receiving the award, some of the upcoming projects that we have is, of course, designing and developing this toolkit, which has also come out of co-creation exercises with young people and experts, as well as developing, including media literacy in the organizational strategy through active civic engagement, which falls under our pillar of work on governance and political inclusion focus area. I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, that we have concertedly advocated for the rights of youth. For example, through the publication of dedicated youth manifesto that emphasizes the need to advance youth participation in government, in public bodies, and in decision making. In addition to that, the recognition is of the fact that youth consider the internet as a primary source of information. The Youth Café hopes to ensure that it publishes its publications and projects targeting the youth would provide accurate and up-to-date information and provide a reliable source for fact-checking for young people. In 5 years, the Youth Café, we aim to equip over 5 million young men and women in Africa with core media literacy skills and become a reference point in terms of digital media literacy for African youth. Through a very strong and robust institutional approach and a community of practice that is centered on mobilizing key actors to entrench democracy. With respect to the recommendations that we would make to stakeholders that are invested in this topic, like UNESCO, to ensure the success of media literacy initiatives based on our, of course, unique experiences, we would propose that given the opportunity, the youth have the potential to make a remarkable impact. And on that note, we would urge stakeholders working in important media literacy initiatives to give young people a seat at the decision-making table. And because young people are the pioneer or the early adopters of technology today and in future, adult stakeholders have a vital role to play as our mentors to provide guidance and support to young people whenever is necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And again, we are so much honored. This award is dedicated to all young men and women in Africa who are confronted with a deluge of misinformation and online manipulation on various fronts. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.